Okay, Lorax.
Let's go!
Big carry, boy.
He's actually my Give it to
I said let's go, and then you want to change parts. Tell me when.
Are you ready for an afternoon of Super League A rugby at its very best? If you are, you're probably seated here at the Union Milnerton Stadium, better known as Theo Marais Park, because this afternoon we have the clash between two top clubs recognised in this province, namely Unimil, the hosts this afternoon, to their friends all the way across, called as Durbel. Durban and Belleville, and they are here this afternoon to entertain us with a 4 o'clock kickoff. Well, just let me take you through the Durbel team. Just as you will see it on screen, you've got Christian Lamprecht, Adrian Staples will be at hooker, 3 is Christo Greyling, 4 Carlo van Grienen, 5 is Zane Janssen van Rensburg, 6 will be Peter Smith, 7 Andre Hannekom, 8 is Ruan Loubser, 9 Grenfell Lefleur, 10 was Leon Gennis, 11 on the left wing is Hanno Jordan, 12 is Jeff Gerald, 13 his partner Neil Losper, then 14 Reese Duplessis. Yes, you might say, is it linked to the Springbok legend? Yes, it is. His dad is Carl Duplessis, and Reese Duplessis is on the wing for Durbel this afternoon. Grant Hermanus will be running it from fullback. The host, Unimil. They under the direction of the banner of coaching Gareth Jordan, I should say, and Rulo van der Merwe will be in jersey 1, Tommy van Niekerk 2, Tiny van Bakers 3, Albertus de Vet, he'll play in jersey 4, followed by Nazir Bam in 5, Leon Carstens is 6, and I believe today is his 50th cap, having as captain, and then also having played 108 caps for this great club. Chad Gisrint will be the number 9, Tarlan Pulse at 10, Brian Motaramusha will be on the left wing, Orlante Losper at 12, Vian Roberts at 13, and Shamil Fortin will be on the right, followed by Alroy Brunt. Yes, Unimil, established in 1973, 52-year-old club, the amalgamation of Union and Milnerton that took place then. And opposite them, we have the Durbel amalgamation taking place in 2002, a 23-year-old club. So we could say senior club up against the junior club in ages of amalgamation. So far, Union Mill have won 1 out of 5 games this season. And as you will know, and if you've been following, Durbel sitting on top of the log as also the club with the most points scored so far this season. Well, these games wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the media coverage, and that's been brought to you by Global Sports Network. And they have their loyal sponsors in Decro, RD Consulting, G Sportswear, and Sim Control. But a big thank you today to friends of Unimil and sponsors Cyril Tech and Hyundai Milnerton. They have also put their hands into the pocket today and supported their local club. While taking to the field, as you can see, are the Durbel side, and coming out in the light blues, there he is, jersey 50 as he's wearing is Leon Carstens, the captain. What an honour for him this afternoon. And onto the field, he is followed by his troops in their light blue colours. Unimil, what a crowd gathering here this afternoon, from the youngest to the oldest in years, all here to celebrate the Super League A game at 4 o'clock this afternoon. The referee, I call him the musical director of rugby. He's going to get the rugby players to play this afternoon as if he was conducting the orchestra, and that is Dylan Frankie. As you can see, I'm sitting amongst the crowds here and right with everybody, getting the social atmosphere, because that's what club rugby is all about, the community game. And I've got from 2-year-olds right through to 200-year-olds, or should I take that back and say more mature old in the years. Dylan Frankie says he's mature enough to get the game on the road. And off we go. Beautifully taken there. The kick-off by Brunt, putting it down. But there's breakaway, and this is Reese Duplessis already. Durbel, through the hands it'll go now. Genis has got it. Coming out on wide it will be Glosper. Trying to clear out will be fullback Hermanus for Durbel. And then once again into the hands of Lafleur. The big men starting to crash it up through the middle. Yeah, you see the hands of Hanekom. He's a big hard runner onto the soft hands of Corral, but unfortunately, soft knuckles there taking it forward knock. But referee had already seen the offside line, and Durbel had crossed the advantage line, last line of feet in the middle of the field, and there should be no hesitation. Normally it'd be a call for Grant Hermanus to go for poles, but they've come here to play and capitalise on maximum points, heading towards the corner flag now. Durbel. What a lovely afternoon it is here. The crowd's coming out to support, and it's so great to see that community rugby is alive and well in the Super League A. Durbel now. Adrian Staples, he's got to find the red dot on the dartboard. Referee says play on, it's gone backwards. That's a great clear out from Unimall. This is turnover ball. Going straight now. Look like Tiny van Wyk. The kick is up into the sunshine. Underneath it is Genis. He's going to find any sliding door that's opening. A soft hand underpass to Peter Smith. But onto the whitewash, and remember the greatest tackler on a rugby field is the touchline. It runs down for 100 metres and it will always reach out for those boot laces. So use that left foot and step on it and step inside. So tackled by the whitewash as he steps out. Tommy van Niekerk now. It's his turn. The light blues, only 3 in the line out. Up they go. Taken by Mornay van Niekerk. They've won their ball. Back it comes through. Nazir Bam on the ball. Did he go off his feet? Referee is happy. Play on. Tap and go. That's the way to play the game. This is exciting stuff from Unimall. That's a very clever kick forward by Geswind. Tidied up. Unimall are not going to disappoint their home crowd this afternoon. Geswind again. Look at the big man in Roelof van der Merwe. He goes to ground. The ground starts to rumble there. Once again, a big man is Roelof van der Merwe. Geswind. A good pass back into the hands of Tidden Pulsar. Unimall playing from right to left across the field. Back it comes again. Look at the handoff. Durbel standing still and letting them run at them. Roelof van der Merwe touched it twice in these 5 phases. His counterpart, Tiny van Wyk. Let me tell you what, not too much Tiny there, but van Wyk is on the go. The big hands of Albertus de Wet. Captain Leon Carstens will be very happy with the start. Charge down it is. And referee could be calling them back for an offside. And Dylan Frankie, as indicated, has got his arm out on the far side. And the sensible call here is to go for poles. I just remind you that any time there is a penalty, it is worth half a try if it is worth taking the actual points. Will we ever forget Henry Pollard, our South African team, overseas in World Cups, taking the penalties and winning test matches and World Cups by 1 point? Well, Unimall are in the same mindset today. And showing that way is Alroy Brunt. Alroy Brunt, he makes sure that he puts that into the car park. And the 3 points, Saver tussen die pale, soos hulle sê. Unimall having got off to a fiery start. And Durbel now, they realise that they are going to be in a tussle this afternoon. It's a good one. Once again, by Hermanus. Ball gone backwards. Got to be tidied up. My captain, Leon Carstens, wanted to do that. He does it in jersey 50. You might be looking and say, wow, 50. He's playing his 50th cap for Unimil as captain. Cross the hands it goes from Pulsar. It's a clever kick. It's a very good kick, but well positioned. On the right wing is once again Duplessis taking it up now through the centres. It'll go off Lopsa. And this is going to be Reece Duplessis. We warned you about him. It's bringing back the past. You might have seen Carl Duplessis do that many years ago. And Dad, if he's around, he'll be saying that was proud as father like son or son like father. Reece Duplessis racing through, slicing through the butter and scoring down for the first touchdown of the game. 5 points to Durbel, taking a 5-3 lead. We've had some 6 minutes of the game gone so far, and a very encouraging, exciting start to this afternoon's fixture.
30 seconds. Yes.
Dylan Frankie, our conductor, our referee for this afternoon, experienced young man. He's been around a long time in the higher league structures, and as you can see, he likes to let the game flow. And that's what we've enjoyed for the first 6-7 minutes. You can just hear the click of the boot, the leather boot on the leather rugby ball, and you know straight away that it's on the radar screen to get the extra 2 points. And full credit there to Grant Hermanus for the way he showed his skills on striking it over. The kick again is good. That's a great kick-off. Well received by Durbel, looking into the sun, but they were underneath it. If he was a cricketer on the boundary, he would have taken that comfortably.
Maybe just this one. Just this one. This one's
There you see Lafleur just nudging that one into the touchline, and Unimil have put themselves still in an attacking position. Tommy van Niekerk waiting for the troops to get organised. They always do their secret codes before a line out. Amazes me, and then somebody will come and deliver the code, and let's hope that's been loudly heard and clearly heard by Tommy van Niekerk. He's got to find the Midakoliki on the dartboard. Can he find it? Who is it going to be? And that's what I mean. It's hard to go to Mornay van Wyk again. Van Niekerk, should I say again. Through the hands of Pulsar. Taking it up, Unimil. Playing the blind side yet again. This is good running. Crossing the advantage line. Durbel having to retreat. Swint now onto the ball. Not the graces of Potters. Tiny tries to get down onto it. Fingertip knocks. Referee's playing on. Long way for Tiny to go down. So Mr. Geswint, you are going to owe your friend an orange juice after the game. An apology for that pass. And I'm sure Tani will be reminding you. Club Rugby got off to a very exciting season so far here in the Western Cape Super League A. Been some great results, great fixtures, and this afternoon further fixtures around the province could have an interesting effect on the log position. Of paramount importance, Dylan Frankie has to get those front rows. If you've played in the front row before, you know that this is where you'd love to exchange business cards. You actually like to become pen pals with the man opposite you. And many of you are sitting at home watching, or wherever you may be, will remember the friends you made when you bumped heads in that collision in the front row. Special men needed in that front row. Lafleur through the hands. It's a soft hands coming into the game. Is Hermanos. Gone backwards is the call. Trying to clear out. Will be Haral as well. Lafleur. Skips one. Undertaken by Peter Smith. Lafleur yet again. Through the hands of Khanis. This is great slicing through. Look at this play from Durbel. It's out the back doors. Back into it. One hand takes. They on the run. It's got to come quickly. Lafleur finds a runner. He finds Van Krienen. The big lock forward. Opening it up quickly. Reese Duplessis. Look at the offloads. 4 to 5 to 6. That is like taking lotto numbers. Carlo Van Krienen, Zane Janssen van Rensburg, the next lock. And then Peter Smith. He was there in jersey 6. Just to round it off. What interactive, exciting play. That's what you call 15-man rugby. And again, moving it through the hands, soft passes, over the top passes, backdoor passes, and then the big men actually running like centres on the outside. Superb play by Durbel. Once again, Grant Hermanis now. He's got to come to the party now. He does just that and he adds the extra 2 points. Basically 12 minutes gone and the visitors, Durbel, they've come to play. 14 points to 3. Unimil did get the first penalty on the board. But when Durbel actually take the seatbelts off and play their fast style of rugby, you're going to see interactive style this afternoon. You can see why these skills have got them to top of the log. Another great kick-off by Pulsar. Taken comfortably in the air. Once again, Lafleur finds the box space. And no one's going to be taking that cleanly now. So referee says the option is, do you want the knock-on or knock-in to touch? The line-out option is the scrum option as well. And it looks like they've taken the scrum option for the original knock. Instead of knock-in, got the knock-in to touch. Lafleur waiting patiently. The scrum is steady. It's a good scrum from both sides. Durbel release the handbrake through the hands of Khanis. They're coming out wide already onto the left wing of Jordan. That's good hard running. Trying to find it now. Playing scrum off was Losper. Still playing scrum off. Look at the big men in the form of Janssen van Rensburg playing centre. Another hard run from Krienen. And soft hands going through into touch. But these big men, 4s and 5s for Durbel, they're making their presence felt out wide. "14 minutes gone. That's into the clouds we go. Back to Geswind. Unimil can't mess it up now in their own 22. They've got to secure the ball. They can't allow another 7-pointer to come into operation so soon into the game. That could be a lovely clearance from Pulsar. And at least takes it back to halfway between the 22-metre line and 10-metre line area in their own half. Referee Dylan Frankie gives the mark. Coaches of Durbel, Neville Becker, Steph van der Merwe and Marius White will be very, very happy with the way things have started. Clearly taken, they're getting themselves ready in the 4x4 now. They're going to be changing gears shortly. You can see it being held at the back by Quinton Kreyling. Collision made in the middle of the field. Here comes Quinton Kreyling again. Lafleur finding Losper. Great tackle back by the men in light blue. Slow play, Lafleur coming through. Lobsher now tackling backwards. The dummy through the hands of Gerald. We're going out wide. Yet again running in third centre is the flanker Hanekom. But Unimil realising the pattern of play now, left to right as quickly as possible are Durbel, and Unimil scramble defence getting across effectively. Glorious day here in Milnerton this afternoon in this area, especially in Cape Town. It's rugby weather, it's rugby fever, it's across our country. We watched the Stormers last night. Unfortunately, we know what happened. We watched the Bulls today. I do believe that Pretoria is shouting loudly. And are they going to be doing that this evening in Durban with the Sharks? South African rugby, South African club rugby at its best here. The big crash upfield by Unimil. Pulsar gets it downfield. In position is Hermanus. Great tackle as well. Unimil trying to turn this over. The biggest scrum off and Lobsher, the number 8, playing for Durbel. The offloading superb from Ginnis. He's keeping this backline moving. You just look at Kreyling on the charge there, having a great game as Van Krienen. Let me tell you what, if these men came running down the alley at me, I'd be heading out for safety shelter. Just look at this. Peter Smith back inside and rugby at its utmost, but the forward pass forces the referee Dylan Frankie to come back inside, but the big men doing lots and lots of damage. So if you're watching there, you would have seen that he couldn't play on with the final pass, so he has to go back to the original infringement, and Dylan Frankie takes him onto the far side. And the way things have been going, it should be a half a try, but they'll go to the corner. Durbel wanting maximum points from this afternoon's game. And maximum distance they're getting as well. 7 meters away from the try line. 18 minutes gone. Staples. Up he goes, the leg grab, the body out's good, referee's arm is out, they'll come back for the penalty infringement, probably coming from the side as indicated. An early engagement. Do they take a scrum? They go back to the worked recipe of the line out. And this is one that is practiced on the practice fields on the during the evenings. Tapping it will be Hanekom. He slips away. Coming around again, the big man in Lobsher. Unimil need to be saluted there for the way they've defended this. The big men coming at them, but Unimil still keeping their ground, keeping their distance, making sure that they're keeping behind the advantage line. Try scored though. And it's knock on the door, and if the door's not going to open, then you eventually kick the door down, and that's what Durbel have been doing here today. Battering away at it, battering away at it with the big stuff. And then simply the sprinters open up for them to crash over and fall through to make it happen for another 5-pointer.
Yes.
Hermanus seemed to force that one. You could hear it. You can hear the dull thud on the leather on leather. And sort of just took it a bit casually. Not for a man of his skills and ability. Those 2 points are always valuable. Well, the first half of the first half has flown by. I always say time flies when you're having fun. And that's exactly what is happening here this afternoon. 20 minutes already gone. And Durbel having lots of fun here today. Take the knock on. That's exactly what they wanted, Unimil, to get back into the game. 19 points to 3 is the score. Both front rows being patient. It's got to get in quickly and out again. Good switch around by Robertson. The kick through, that could be overcooked. How could it work? It is just bouncing awkwardly. 22-meter dropout will be the call. Maybe Alroy Brunt could have just looked at keeping that ball in hand. You don't want to give Durbel too much advantage with the ball in hand. They've been effective. So Unimil should actually just try and tighten it up a little bit and keep the ball, keep possession. The kick is good. It's coming down with snow on it. And underneath the snow, you've got Hannah Jordan, the left wing for Durbel. Look at that scrum off pass from Lucid prop Christian Lamprecht. Soft hands again. Corral. He definitely is the general behind the 9. Just to actually change gears for his forwards and backs. Just look at it again, coming through to the big men. That's a great tackle. Soft hands again, on to Peter Smith. Peter Smith had a very good game today. Hannah Jordan dances inwards. Flair. Corral. Kenneth yet again. There's Corral now chipping it through. There is pace here with Duplessis, but he overruns that one. And it's a little tickle into the touchline. Ball already over the line, so it advantage Unimil. And you're watching closely at home, the very, very effective style of play by Durbel. It's slick, it's quick. It's all 15 players interacting at times together. The big men coming in. You saw people like Christian Lamprecht even playing scrum off. Not waiting for anybody to come and do their duty. Everyone does it themselves. It's gone back, tidied up nicely by Unimil. Swint.
Same side.
The boot downfield there by Paulson, but now it's going to come back. This is the way Unimil now have to get into the faces of Durbel. And by doing that, they force the extra knock on. Got to close the space as quickly as possible. You can't allow this Durbel side to run at you. And by doing that, they force the knock on, and Unimil get the advantage feed. This crowd would be a volcanic eruption if they had to see their home side here capitalize with a 5-pointer. There would be loud cheer and much support. Still trying hard in the game, giving it lots of home passion. The ball is out, having to be tidied up at the back. The rush defense of Durbel also very effective. Better play from Unimil now. They need quicker ball. The big men have got to get across. There's Tiny Van Wyk crossing the advantage line. Comes back again from Parvater. Going wide now. Losper, he's trying to fight his way through. The big men charging on now, crossing the advantage line. Unimil now going through their 5 phases. Tiny again. You've got 50 captain taking it on, namely Leon Carstens. Pulled hard tackle. Very clever play from Kaswint. Through the hands again it goes. Soft hands, got to come inside. That's a good off step by Fortuin. And definitely carried through by the big men in Andre Hanekom and Jeff Harrell. And put down gently, sensible thing. It's club rugby, it's friendly rugby, it's hard. Adrian Staples. He takes the dart, he finds the dartboard. Could it be going to the back? To the back it is. Beautifully taken by Hanekom. Over the top. This is good running again by Jordan. Coming off his left wing. You see both wings interacting, not staying in their channels for Durbel. Very clever play. The ball's popped out, so it's turnover. A little bit of a goose step there from Roelof van der Merwe as he came to ground again to accelerate. Coming with lots more meaning now, and a lot more running at pace. Leon Carstens now, he's taking it on further. How wonderful would it be if he could get his try on his 50th captain's cap. Dancing by Brunt. Kick through by Brunt. Referee now. And taking the first infringement on the far side. And a sensible decision. That's gained some 25 meters and it's keeping Unimil moving forward. It's also keeping Unimil in the belief that they can score from here. It normally goes to their number 7, Morne van Niekerk, but he's been marked closely in the front of the line out. Turnover ball from Peter Smith for Durbel. And here they come in numbers. Great tackle. Soft hands it is. Looking at Jordan yet again. Well met by Unimil. Back it goes all the way to Finesse. And play on. It hasn't touched anybody. It only touched the flag. Dancing here again by Brunt. This is what you want to see, but it's ripped away. And there he runs with the ball. He's in the tight phases as well, making his big presence felt. Another impressive front three in India, the big lock forward. Onto the box kick of Lafleur. Plenty of space on that, superbly taken by Brunt. Soft hands again, Pulsar moving it through. Just no runner off the hip there. And as going to ground, knocking it on. Some more positive play there from the Unimill side, trying to get it going between forwards and backs. But as you can see, if you're taking a ruler, it's more or less just drawing a line across the field and not too much going forward ball at the moment. I think both sides will be looking forward to this fill up the water bottles time and each have a little cool drink here on the field. It's been very, very expressive play here. And just 9 minutes left in this first half. Score still standing at 19 points to 3 in the favour of the visitors, Durbel. Christo Grayling just getting some panel beating done and just getting the all the dents taken out and fixed up again and ready for racing is Christo Grayling. Back into action.
Crouch. Five. Sit.
Calm is referee Dylan Frankie, keeping both sides playing the game, and it's a take up by Jeff Harrell. Big man and Lobser running it up. Now it goes out to Jordan. He puts it onto the boot. This could be a race for it now. As Hermanus tries to get there, but Milnerton are back in. Unimill are back in defence. Moving it back is Carstens, the captain. That kick hasn't gone out from the left wing, Matoroshuma. And Reese gives the long pass out wide. Onto Losper. And try is beautifully scored. Capital T-R-Y in the far corner. And that looks like Janelle Losper receiving that long overhead pass. Had no hesitation to get his hairs back and make it down to the corner flag to get the extra 5-pointer. You see how they, as mentioned earlier, how they open it up. It's like opening up a can of beans in the sense of we go left, we turn it on there, we'll come down the middle, turn it a bit more, and then we'll take the opener and open it up on the following open side, and the whole lid falls off. Superb play by Durbel. That's a very good kick, and it's just been pushed to the right-hand side. So Losper there. Fantastic play by him when he received it to still go another 35 metres to go and score. And now you've got the bomb squad front row coming on for Unimill, 16, 17 and 18. And by numbers, Bulalani Sali in 16, Heath Jacobs in 17, and Issa Maker in 18.
Play on.
And there's no holding back. Hanekom. Through the hands again of Hannes. Lofts for the try scorer, Jordan. Solid runners is Jordan, and lots of pace with him as well. Lafleur. Just look at Hanekom. Andre Hanekom, the way he hits that line, very impressive. Putting it through onto the boot is Hannes. Is it going to bounce well for them? And just the last bit of fingertip knocks. A clever play when the sliding doors were in place there. Hannes just used the little grubber, underutilised in club rugby, in any rugby should I say. The grubber can turn defence patterns around, and just a little grubber through for the roll on and the advancing players fingertip knock forward. But very good vision there by Rian Hannes. Got all the skills in his armoury. Distribution, pace, tackling, grubber kicking.
Let's go, guys.
Unimol now, 4.5 minutes to go, 24 points to 3, Durbel lead.
Play ball. Rockies, let's go. Go, Carter. Crouch. Sit. Left on. Sit.
Swin puts that ball in,
Stepping left and then coming in.
but scrumming in at an angle
Dominance. Can't step left and
on the
come
far
in
side.
angle.
That would have been
Turn
Kritso
out.
Vreiling. Referee wanted it to stay straight.
So square dominance. Left step and two coming in.
And that takes some pressure off Unimol now. Basically just before half time. Coach Gareth Jordan for Unimol is going to have to do some stern talking here, because he's got to marshal those troops to get through the next 40 minutes. And the pace has been electrifying by Durbel, so they're going to have to keep with it. Substitutions aplenty could be coming. Taken by Mornay van Niekerk. And the line out for Unimol. Swint. With the hands of Pulsar onto the boot of Matarashuma. And it's a good kick to get it away, coming off his left wing. Right across to the right-hand side, and then under pressure, still managing to get that into the touchline area. Durbel will be happy with that, because they get the advantage now, just inside the half of Unimol. Adrian Staples. Referee Dylan Frankie notices that on the far side there's some repair work to be done. So I take the opportunity again to say a huge thank you to service provider Global Sports Network for bringing you these games around the province, especially here today. Thank you to their partners who support them in Decro, RD Consulting, G Sportswear and Sim Control. And just for 30 Rand a month subscription, I believe it's over 30,000 subscribers already. Peter Smith is tackled to ground now. Referee playing the advantage for the knock-on. That's a good pass by Brunt. Referee will come back though for the penalty infringement. No arms tackle is the call. Pulsar brings it another 10-15 metres upfield for Unimo. They'll be looking at the scoreboard. They'll be seeing 24 points to 3. They'll also see 1 minute 10 seconds left on the actual clock. Sense of time starting to run out in the first half. Playing in jersey 17 is Jacobs. He gets the chance to put the ball in. If they're playing by number, it's knocked forward.
It's half done, guys.
And referee Dylan Frankie says, you know what, gentlemen, we've only got 20 seconds or so. It's been a good first half, pacey first half. It's time for you to go and have some orange juice and actually listen to your coaches and get some new direction for the second half. Well, why don't you do the same, ladies and gentlemen? Go and put the kettle on or go and put the charcoals on. Get ready for that Saturday afternoon South African bra. We can already smell the boerewors and only 40 minutes to go. It's going to be here, look. I'm going to get my bottle of water and I'll be back to join you shortly for another exciting 40 minutes. See you soon. I said to you just before half-time, we could smell the Boerewors at home. The bras are out. The fires are lit here at the Union Mill Stadium at the Theo Marais Park. And referee, conductor, Mr. Dylan Frankie says, let's get the second half underway. Kicking deep into the Union Mill half. And this is turnover ball. It most definitely is. The big man, Christo Kralen. Just look at this now. From the start to game, he's had a great game as Van Krienen. Size like that and split like that, no one would want to get in his way. That is a runaway bull in the bull ring. And I say that in a complimentary way to Mr. Van Krienen. Please don't come looking for me afterwards. I'm trying to compliment you, sir. Size and split. Who's going to bring you down? Well, that's probably one of the quickest tries we've seen in the space of about 45 seconds, if that. And Union Mill are going to have to stand tall now because we've only had the first minute go in the half and it's a 7-pointer already for a scoreline to read 29 points, 2-3. Brunt again. Just making sure he's got his troops onto the far side. He's going to put this up into the clouds. Doing just that. But just look at the way Durbel come running back at them. Onto the boot, it'll go off Lafleur. Bouncing back, but this is where Durbel are extremely dangerous. The big man, Lopes, brought to ground. Union Mill got it close to space because they're spreading it out wide. It's 3-on-2 in numbers. Onto the field is Keegan Jabir. Etienne Swartz in jersey 23. Now the big man, there's the try scorer, Van Krienen. Looking ahead, getting big eyes was Peter Smith. He's taken many a gap this afternoon and he could see the sliding doors opening up yet again, and before he knew it they had closed too quickly and the ball was knocked forward. Scrum down to Durbel for the first infringement. Once again, a call out. Come on, South Africa, let's get behind our teams. The Bulls have already done it, I believe. And the Sharks this evening, are they going to be the second one to bring South African rugby alive again in the sense of moving forward in the Challenger Cups? Well, moving forward are Durbel. Down the blind side. Leg drive is good, body height is good. Lafleur is now making it left and right movement straight away. Good player is this Rian Khanis. Got some good vision. He won't just offload if it's a dangerous ball. He'll take it on himself. Union Mill going to get this back. Looks like he's digging for gold. There is Kaswint. Brought down Milnerton again. It's pick and go time. This is better play. Now you're having a look at Pulsar. Soft hands. Penalty for the Milnerton side. Just playing the advantage, but going backwards were they in that advantage play. Offside line has been infringed. And Union Mill, everything to play for now in the sense of take it to Durbel. Scoreboard reads 29 points to 3, so don't hold back. You've got nothing to lose here in taking it on and being committed to your efforts as a united front here in the sense of Union Milnerton, the Union Mill side. I know Coach Gareth Jordan would have had very stern words and sensible words at half-time as well to his Unimall team. Just saying, come on, gentlemen, there's no lying down. Just look at the way the line-out's been taken. Body heart a little upright. The leg drive is good, though. Good to see them actually keeping it close structures. Keeping it close. They don't want to open it up too much. And now they can break away with this. Have they got themselves a 5-pointer? They have to. And that's what was being called for in the first half. Keep it close together. Keep the big men together. Keep your body heart down and drive on through it. And that's what you saw, the tank. A team of forwards getting together. There was superb play, winning their line out comfortably, and then they got down. Might have been a little upright, but they still managed to lower it and then get extra reserves into the front row drive, and they took it over.
Thank you.
That sounded a very good kick. It's an excellent kick. You didn't even have to look. You just had to hear the click on your screen. And I could hear it here, leather on leather, and you knew it was on its way for the extra 2 points. And that's definitely brought the crowds alive. As they see their home side, after 7 minutes, moving on to 10 points. Still some 21 points behind, but plenty of time in this game in the second half. Basically just over half an hour. You see it beautifully again. Now you're waiting. Through the hands it'll go of Unimall. Kaswent is making it. Got to get there again. Keep it close. Don't open it up too much. You see how it's working for you. The big men. Alberts. He's the next one to crash it up. Behind the back it goes. Soft hands needed. Macho Rashuma gets away. Now you're finding the hard running Jacobs. There'll be an AR's call here. This is the way to play Mornay van Wyk. AR will still have his arm out for the flag off the ball. The big men take it up yet again, arm in arm. Big rushing Essa Maker. Unimall bringing their crowds in, and the captain, my captain. This is the way Unimall have come to play now. Leading the way is captain in his 50th cap, Leon Carstens, having a superb run out wide. 50th cap is today for Leon Carstens. In 108 caps he's played for this club. Big 5-0 on his jersey this afternoon. The AR and referee just going to have a chat together.
Number 6, black, high tackle with no arms on the blue player. Andres, thank you. So I'm just going firm, so have dangerous tackle, number 6. So we have gaining advantage.
This could be for a hard tackle.
Yeah, so we get a heel cut. This is his. And I get the point of contact.
And that'll be a card for Peter Smith for the hard tackle. And he'll have to go to the naughty chair, even though he's been substituted. And there he comes. Peter Smith gets taken to the headmaster's office and just said, sit outside here for a moment, please, for that hard tackle.
Ja, maar er is nog steeds veel spel in de green for yellow.
And more reinforcements coming on now for the Unimall side. Lots of spring in their step. start of the second half. They allowed Durbel to score in the first 45 seconds of the second half, but since then Unimil have been putting the pressure on.
Both since first went up.
This will be a reset scrum yet again. We've got Robertson taking a break as well as 14 for Unimil.
Let's go, guys, let's give that gap on the
Herschel
line.
Goodman coming on in jersey 22.
Crouch. Sit. Fine. Sit.
It's a good scrum. That could be what you don't often see. It could be a heel against the head, but referee said it went upright in the front row before the ball was out, so reset scrum is called.
I need to reset. You need to play it out then before that.
Let's work.
Good scrumming again from the men in the light blue.
Ja, vat hem maar
Some
eens bij.
attention just being given to Andre Hanekom.
Als ik het kan, zal ik het.
I just said to you in the very start, Unimil, having played 5 games, having won 1 out of the 5 games.
Let's go, grote hier zo.
Looks like Albert Hanekom has run his race this afternoon. Andre Hanekom, should I say. And Christy van Niekerk seems to have taken his place.
Fine. Sit.
It's a good kick. It's going to land on ground. This could bounce awkwardly. It does so. It bounces over the head of Brunt. He recovers, so he finds Roberts. Soft hands again, back to Goodman. Goodman doing the right thing, grounding directly. It's got to be a quick ball again. Through the hands of Gleppel. He's come on to replace Geswind. Over the top it is.
Yeah, no arms.
Playing with a lot more fire now are the men in light blue, the Unimil side. They try that they score, that's given them lots of energy. 21 running with it is Angelo Rousseau. Soft hands. Also is the man. Now it goes out to Captain Carstens.
No, dankie.
Matarishu. Van Niekerk, he'll try and drive it up. They just got to get numbers there.
No, you play that.
Gleppel. Matarishuma. Gleppel waits patiently. Coming on to Captain again, Carsten. Soft hands from Niekerk. Maturamasua is the man with respect to the pronunciation. Parvata, he's had a very good game for Milnerton. He's been in the thick of things. Rousseau, Angelo Rousseau it says in jersey 21. Across to Pulsar. And now you get the flying in Brunt from fullback. Look at this play now. Van Niekerk, he wants to take it on further. Gleppel. Angelo Rousseau. Off the ground it is. Coming back here to Robertson. This is about 8 phases for Unimil. The most constructive play they've had this afternoon. Referees playing the penalty advantage. Parvata yet again taking it on. There'll be hands in there, but Gleppel has got it. That's through the legs. They've got numbers. And Taylor's been through the gap. Is going to be Cheslin Roberts. that is 9-10 phases of play. And again, it's not just a rumble here with the home crowd, it is a volcano erupting. Plenty of time, 27 minutes is ages on a rugby field. Got to make sure of the 2 points. And the 2 is safely there. So 31 points to 17. 13 minutes gone in that second half. And Durbel, no need to rush it. They just in control, but they don't want to take their foot off the accelerator too much. They had a handsome lead, but in the second half, 2 exciting tries from Unimil, and now they've got their tails up. Hardwater waits yet again. He's taken that beautifully on the boundary. Leopold. Captain Carstens, he's going on in his 50th game as captain. Back it comes, keeping it alive. Grant. Got to beat 1, got to beat 2. There's a collision there, but there's Goodman running well and keeping it down. Losper tries to drive through for Durbel. Held up in the tackle. There's Garel holding Milnerton back. Unimil back. Angelo Rousseau. Soft hands again. Leopold. The big men starting to do some knock on the door. Who's there? It's Unimil. That's what they're saying. Here comes Angelo Rousseau. He is definitely making an impact as the bomb squad member. Being held on by the jersey. Hardwater, playing scrum off. Worked hard for Unimil this afternoon. Lepo looks on the right side, which is the blind side. Fingertip knocks, and referee will play the advantage here. Opening it up to Duplessis, but no advantage will be played there. And bringing them all the way back into the 22-metre line for the first knock on by Unimil.
Toch supplement? Yeah, they don't have paper, but I remember when we do. Yeah.
So whilst we've got this break again, a huge thank you to Unimil friends here and business partners who have come out to make a financial contribution to the coverage of today's game, and that is their sponsors Sorrel Tech and Hyundai Milnerton. A big thank you to you for supporting your local club in Unimil, and to all other businesses as well that get out to support the club rugby. And Global Sport Network, once again, over 30,000 subscribers already. 30 Rand a month will bring you the coverage where you can watch this. Any sports, not just necessarily rugby, but Global Sport Network bringing you live coverage of club rugby here in the Western Cape, especially the Super League A. And they are also supported by their business partners in Decro, RD Consulting, G Sportswear and Sim Control. We stand around in much longer. We're just waiting for Roelof van der Merwe. My apologies, waiting for Christian Lamprecht, I see. It's a Durbel number 1. And during the mid-break here of today's game, sitting amongst the crowd here, bringing you this game, I had a chance to meet father of Christian Lamprecht, Lappies Lamprecht, who informs me that the loose head prop for Durbel, Christian Lamprecht, during his school days wasn't actually a fast bowler. He used to put them down lightning quick, and it just shows you fast bowlers end up in the front row later years of life.
Crouch.
Well, good to see Christian Lamprecht back in the position of front row after being attended to. Through the hands again, the big men taking up in corral. Yeah, it's a turnover ball. This is what they want to see. Onto the boot. It's going to be a space now. It's a race for home. But there's plenty of speed there in Hannah Jordan. He gets chased down by Blunt. And holding on is the ball. And a lovely try conversion as well, going over. This is a 3 tries by Unimo. This is going to be a comeback of comebacks. Right, well that's a turnaround. Turnaround it is going to be in an extra 2 points. Basically 20 minutes gone. 31-22. Who would have said this at the start of the second half? That Unimo would be bouncing back. And obviously Coach Gareth Jordan, the words and advice that was given, he has spirited them back in. One more try will make this a very, very exciting game. It still is, but it'll put everybody off their seats. Durbel now know they cannot relax anymore. Parvata. 20 minutes is ages. There's plenty of time for Unimo to come back. Carstens, 50th cap, leading the way yet again. Leopold. That's a good nudge downfield. Has it gone too far? It's gone off the fingertips and rolled into touch. And that is what they wanted to hear, and that's what they wanted to see. And now they get the advantage from that outstanding kick, taking the pressure off Unimo.
Yes.
The sideline choirs are starting to warm up here now. It's getting chilly here. The lights need to come on soon, but the choirs are warming up. The sideline support for Unimo is starting to happen. Through the hands it comes now, off Ganes. Trying to get across is Ganes, and now we have a look. It's a great tackle. Unimo still on the ball. Coming back again, Glepu. Very impressive so far. Unimo changing gear from second gear of the first half to a definite fourth or fifth gear this half. Heinekom making the tackle for Durbel. And this is Mataramusha, the left wing, being actively involved today, looking for work. Leopold yet again. Mataramusha. Let's pick and go by Parvata. Unimul responding to it. Here comes Angela Rousseau. The fight back is immense from Unimul. Pulsar it is. Yeah, you get the dancing steps of Blunt. But the lock on it. Now Jordan will come running away with it. This is where they are, they're dangerous. And this could be the Van Niekerk going all the way. Is he going to get down for the try? It is going to be against the run of play. Just having a consultation there and actually saying, held up, no try. So right down to the way of the cover defence there. Christy Van Niekerk, he thought he was all the way through. This injury repair work to a Milnerton man in the middle, Unimul man. Here we go again. Saturday afternoon club rugby, Super League A at its very, very best. 16 minutes left on the clock. And the score is 31 points to 24. Right, and that is Cheslin Roberts, looking like he's back on his feet now. Nobody won his leave now. Everybody on the field ready to commit and give up their very, very last efforts. Proudly defending their honours for the clubs. Seen some scintillating play today, some interactive play from both sides. Some great tries have been scored. The scrum is good by Durbel. The referee's arm will come out. It is out. It's a peel and wheel, and a try will be scored on the wheel. And that just shows you how Durbel can just turn it on the ignition and just say when they have to, they will. And bounce back those two tries that they were actually having to catch up on, the three that Unimul scored in this half. So 2 tries back for the Durbel side on the scrum wheel and managed to have the power to take it over. The kick to come. And there's no 2 points added on to that. $36 points to 24. The scoreboard reads. Another icy kick, up it goes, superbly plucked out of the skies by Durbel. To ground, just basically slowing things down, taking control back on Durbel. Okay, Muller on Leopold now again. Here he is with the ball in hand, having to change angles. Leopold. Captain, our captain, Captain Spundy Sailor, Carstens, in his 50th game. Big men moving up. Leopold definitely quick to the breakdown. Trying to get the first onto the ball where Durbel. And it is turnover time. Referee right on the spot to say let it go. And Durbel just again taking dominance now in the last 5 minutes of this phase. Right, it's a good kick forward, some 30 metres. You can hear the crowds warming up, the singing, the entertainment, the support. Very encouraging here at the Unimall Theo Marais Park. Community getting involved. That's what we want to see. Club support over the top. Getting a hand to it was Hanekom. But it's knocked back. Unimall capitalising on it. Leopold. Parvater. Once again it's Pulsar. Gone to ground. Parvater coming around to get involved yet again. He's worked very well today as Parvater. Now the door's closed. The abyss is full. You're not getting on here, says Andre Hanekom. Leopold again. He's in it all. Parvater there to help him. Maturamusha, the left wing, comes closer to play scrum off. Pick and go time. Issa Maker could be the man, and referee agrees. It's step and go by Leopold. He's got to look for players to run off him. He's ball to ground. It's quick ball again. Taken on by Pulsar. Leopold looks, he's got numbers. Parvater again. He gets brought to ground. Leopold. It could be Robertson taking it on. Back inside to Parvater. It looks like the Parvater show this afternoon. Issa Maker, he's knocked down. And in doing so, the ball goes forward. But there was a tackle release called. And offside lines as well, not staying behind the last line of feet. Turn up the volume on the sidelines because the spirit is warming everybody up. There will be much to celebrate if Milnerton could actually capitalise. Another try, 10 minutes to go. Finding their jumpers perfectly. Now the body heart's got to be good. Durbel standing tall, standing strong. This is going to be a ball situation. Got to use it now. They're in control, Milnerton. But they've got to get to ground because the collapse ball is going to be turnover ball. And there you can see the call. Collapse ball, Durbel ball.
the Austrian troop. Yeah. So clear access, he was in front. So hy het gebreek, so it's clear access to them.
So it's a normal tackle.
Ja, normal.
Kom weg hier zo. Sorry boys. Wij gaan nu ons. Wij zijn net klaar is. So flat.
Crouch.
Scrum time yet again. This time,
Sit.
Durbel get the opportunity to feed. Very impressive running now. This could go all the way. That was Hanekom on the charge. Mataramusha, he's met by Losper. This is interesting. Podwater working hard, and now he even decides to do box kick as a number 8 and put Durbel back. But that only gains him 5 meters, and Durbel onto the attack. Coming closer is Justin Cupido. He's got to find the dartboard, and he's got to find the middle dot on that dartboard. Very convincing effort this afternoon from Durbel. Went a little quiet during the second half, but then when they had to, they just changed it up a gear again. Milnerton, tremendous fight back. One stage, a lot of people thought that this was going to be runaway, but 36 points to 24 is not at all. Aiden Millett scrum off for Durbel. Just look at the pace coming through from Durbel. When they ignite, they take off. Muller yet again. Taking it up as Hannes Bezuidenhout for Durbel. Muller still driving it on. Now they're turning it on. Hanekom. And that'll be. Take your hands off. Tackle release is the call. Release before you go for the ball. And will they actually go for poles? Yes, they will. They've got their maximum points, so all they need to do right now is just make sure that they keep the scoreboard ticking over in a positive way. This will take it up to 39 points. 6 minutes left and 39 points to 24, and give Durbel the opportunity just to regroup. Unimol can still stand tall. They've done courageous efforts and shown courageous efforts this afternoon. The 3 points is no question about it. Right, yeah, the kickoff is to come now. Can Unimol bring it once more for the home crowd supporters who've been fantastic? To try and get the points on board.
The board zit 5,5. Yes.
Right, Christy Faniku. He's on the ball now. It's going through the hands, going out wide. This is what you want to see. Hanekom yet again. There's pace now, out wide for Jordan. Back inside. Oh, that's clever play from Khanis. Just look at this interactive, explosive rugby. Keegan Jabir, he puts the cherry on the top. The cherry on the top, and that is superb play. Right, and that's the way that Durbel started, and that's the way that Durbel want to finish this afternoon. 4 minutes. And the 2-pointer should be no hesitation on this. And save it to Sanipala, soos hulle sê.
He's behind the play, he's not in front. He's not tackling the guy. Remember, he can run freely on the field, but he's not in front. Preventive. Yeah, but he's keeping his line, he's behind. I picked that up. I think. Let's see. So not two.
46 points to 24. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. This is into the dark clouds now. Durbel underneath it. It's pick and go time. Salia's been very effective since he's come on. For Stefanieker. Here to me is a gentleman that has excelled this afternoon, and that is Andre Hanekom. I would have no hesitation making him man of the match. Once again, the Reese Duplessis. You heard me mention earlier on, we watched his dad, Carl Duplessis, in action for our beloved country. And now we've got Reese doing exactly the same. On the blind side. That will be an infringement on this closer side coming to us. The game gone a bit stop-start at the moment. And all they need to do now is just nudge it down to the far corner. Finis had a very good game as well today at fly half. And though it's 20 meters, that's still going full time for Durbel. Coming closer is Capito.
I'm gonna go in the ball. Okay. Just watch me, I'm gonna be legal. Just letting you know.
Line is yours. That's yours, eh?
2 minutes, 25 seconds.
There's a clear meter.
Where's this going to go? Could this go to Hanekom at the back yet again? Yes, it is. Up he goes. Through the hands of Muller. Muller yet again. Out it goes to Finis. Running out wide of Durbel. They just changed gears very, very quickly. It's wonderful to see. Take it up at pace. Slow it down. Control it. And you can see why they're the leaders at the present moment. Simple soft hands lock on is the call.
Board zet dus rechts weer.
Waiting for Dlepo. He's definitely made his presence felt as Dlepo since he's come on. Now through the hands yet again. That looks like Murray taking it up. Going to ground. Unimore would really love to put the final points on the board. Roll away is the call. Durbel not doing that.
If he's tackling him, he can't release it more.
Tylen Pulsar. He nudges it onto the halfway line now. And just short of it. They want to get themselves another try here. Definitely do Unimore. 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds left. Heath Jacobs, he's the man in possession. He's got to find that centre spot on the board. The jumper. Does it come down to the big man in Albertus de Vet? Playing behind the advantage line though are Milnerton from the line out. Now they sort of come back onto line. Oh, they're straight on. Mataramusha has come across onto the far side, but referee Dylan Frank, he's had a good game as well. He's kept his eye on things and saw Durbel closing that space very quickly. That's a far better kick now. That could be one of the last phases of the game. 40 seconds left here. And Unimil know that, and they will have to capitalise.
Thank you.
This could be the last roll of the dice, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back to Cupido for Durbel. Muller now plays the ball forward, but now on his way. Essa could be going all the way now, but it comes back to the captain. Captain Spundy Sailor is Captain Carstens. Don't forget, playing his 50th game today with Big 5-0 on his back. Still taking it on. The rumble is carrying on. Now Glepool. Their numbers out wide. It's a quick pass across field and it's opening up. They are going to have the last say on Unimil. And Herschel Goodman, he will be the man to celebrate tonight and have the final say. .46 points Durbel, and the 5 extra on to the 24 will make it 46 points to 29. And what a game it has been. At one stage it looked like it was going to be runaway stuff for Durbel, but Unimil, showing their true spirit and character, what they're known for, came bouncing back and scored some impressive tries themselves, and especially this one in the last phases. It's getting dark here, but this will be the last kick of the match. And it's going to be a very good kick as well. 31 points is going to be the call. 46 points to 31. So we now hear Deputy Dylan Frankie. So we're going to try and get down onto the field here. We're sitting amongst the crowds here on the stands, and we're going to try and do some on-field interviews as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, you go and put charcoal back onto that fire. You go and get the salads ready as well, and make sure that you're getting down for that South African sundowner bra. I'm going to get down to the field and try and get some interviews done with some of the players and officials. And then we'll say a celebratory good night from there. So don't go too far as you now just go to advert break.
much.
Get out of our club, disrespectful. Go home. Hey, fuck off.
Fuck off, man. You don't need to be
Wat
so
hy doen
hard.
dan? Wat hy doen?
Finally, Kim, I was wondering.
Standing here on the Union Milnerton Rugby Club fields. What a festival of rugby we've had today. The clubs both Durbel and Unimorp, showing why Super League A rugby is at its very best here in the Western Cape. And next to me, top of the log captain, must make you a very proud man, Peter. And what did you think of today's game, and what did you think of both teams' performance? Let's start with the opposition. I mean, I'm sure you want to pay respects to them as well.
Yeah, definitely. They're all old foes of us. We met them in the semi-final last year, so we knew they're going to come for us. We beat them in the semi, so we knew it's going to be a tough game. They came out blazing at us, but we expected it. We prepared for it. Yeah, we had a goal. This is exactly the middle of the season for us now. We had a goal to be on top, be undefeated, and we made it so far. So we're very happy.
I am so impressed, and let me tell you, with watching Durbel's style of rugby, it's lovely to see 15, even when you bring on your bomb squad, the 23 interactive players. I even saw, I think it's Christo, your loose head prop, he even played scrum half at times and actually distributed left and right at quick pace. I believe he was a fast bow cricketer in his day, and that's the honest truth. But just that lovely interactive running off the hips play, superb tries scored.
Yeah, we got a new attacking coach this year that really helped define our attack. We made a few changes. We got a nice balance as well between younger and older players, which really helping us attack nicely and break the line nicely and score nice tries. So yeah, we're very happy. We're very pleased with our attack this year. Defense, we can tighten things up a bit. We'll work on that, but from attack-wise, we're very happy.
Well, Peter, from my side behind the mark to you leading the troops on the field, I would love to shake your hand and wish you the greatest of happiness going forward with your club, and keep up the good work. I had the honours today of selecting, and that's what I was going to choose, my man of the match, and I chose Andre Heinekum. I hope you're in agreement with me, Peter. Oh, good. All right. He's a big man to actually knock me down here. But Andre, what interactive, how you get around you won every line out that was brought to you. You got around the field. You've got some spurt there for a big man. And Andre, congratulations. You highlighted your name for me this afternoon.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the honour. Yeah, it's not just my win and my man of the match. It's on the team. I can't do it without the guys on the field with me. They give me the room to play the rugby I want to play. So yeah, thank you to them. Thank you to the coaches for selecting me. I'm just happy to be on the field, play the game I love with the people I love. So what more can I ask for?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to keep you too long because I know that they're boiling the kettle and they've got a cup of tea for you, and that's the way they're going to celebrate tonight. I'm sure it's going to go long into the evening. So if you're not too tired, keep those dance moves going, keep the running going, and keep up the good work. And let's see you again with the man of the match honours. We'll chat to you shortly, and a lovely game. Well played, Andre. Captain Spundy Sailor, 50 on his jersey, that's it. And our captain here today, Mr. Carsten's correct.
Yes.
And what an honour. I think it was 108 games for the club, but 50 as captain. And let me tell you what, irrespective of what the result was, I can see why you've got your 50 caps as a leader. You led with true inspiration.
Thanks. Oh, it's a difficult one. We started off a little bit slow, and it's difficult to get the guys confident and keep them believing in themselves. We've been going through a dip now for the past 5 games, of course, but we're close. The guys just need to believe. The previous games was within 10 points, within a penalty or a few simple errors we made, just to turn it around, and could have been ours. But yeah, we'll keep fighting. It's part of the club spirit. The guys that's new to the club, they're still busy learning that, but yeah, we'll pull it through. I know it's going to come eventually, but yeah, it's a pity. 2019 I played against Durbel, my 50th cap for the club. Today my 50th game as a captain. Same result, unfortunately, but yeah, they're a good side. They're on the top for a reason, so yeah, well done to them.
Right, well, we're not going to let him get away too quickly. Dylan Frankie, the referee, come through here quickly, Dylan. We're not often we get the opportunity. Stand here, please, sir. This man is in his 50th game. We've got our referee, and then I want to have a chat to the coach as well. But Dylan, did you enjoy that game? And I'm sure you want to acknowledge this man. 50 games as captain. So
yeah, me and Leon has been coming along for a while. I think half of that 50 games I haven't played with him. But he has scored at the club. Good leader, an example for his side. And luckily today they couldn't pull it through, but they have 2 halves. But still the rest of the season to go. I think he has some wheels on him for a few more seasons.
And you enjoy the game?
Yes, definitely. Lots of running, like nice, exciting rugby. But yeah.
Dylan, always good to see you, my friend, and keep it going. I just want to say one thing before I call on your coach, and that is basically this. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Unimul, and I can tell you why I'm saying that. Unimul, I think your victory is sooner than you said eventually. I think it's close. That's why it's knock, knock on the door. You believe in it. I want to be back here one day saying that's 100th cap as captain. And to you, sir, thank you for your service to the game. Let your proud coach come in. Thank you. Gareth, how are you, sir? What did you say at half time? Because if you had started like that, it would have been very interesting, because I was on air and I was saying, Gareth Jordan, he'll make sure you'll have some advice to give them in wise words, and surely paid off.
Yeah, it was a terrible start, to be brutally honest. Really flat, the complete opposite of what we asked for. Yeah, I suppose half-time, you just got to ask them to dig deep and look within themselves and just give as much as they can. I thought the bench that came on made a massive difference. And really put us in with a good chance at 31-24. I thought we had the momentum. And then they scored, I think they went 38. When you're chasing the game, it's going to get quite loose, and unfortunately you're bound to, or you can leak a few tries when you're chasing the game like that,
Well, you took the words out of my mouth. I thought, with all due respect to all your players, I thought your bomb squad made a definite impact when they came on in lots of different positions. I don't want to actually have to criticise or actually highlight anybody, because that's up to you as the coach to make your changes. But I definitely agree with you. There were players that came on there and made their presence felt. One of the players I thought that worked so hard today is Parrata in the number 8. And are you in agreement there? Because I think he did a lot of hard work for you.
Yeah, look, Paris doesn't shy away from the tough stuff or the rough stuff. He's always keen to get his hands dirty, and he can carry us with those carries, and always keen to put in a big hit, and energizes the boys around him, So a very valuable player for us and for the club. Hopefully he's...
You heard me say knock, knock on the door.
Yeah.
I know that you're a fighter. I know that you actually have the key to open that door as well. So, my friend, keep the chin up. You'll be back at the drawing board here in the club during the practice this week. And I know that we'll be chatting soon over a cup of tea, and you'll be saying we got that victory because it's so close. Thank you for the service to the game. You do it all round at schools, you do it at clubs. You're a well-known name. Keep it up, my friend.
Thank you very much, Barry. Thanks for everything you're doing to spread the club rugby game. Sometimes we feel like we've forgotten and lost, and guys like you and the cameraman and you on the mic, Setu is obviously involved, and he's with us at the club. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job and helping us grow the game at the community level. So thanks very much for your efforts.
That's greatly appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Well, as I stand here now, as it gets a little darker, we're about to now call it quits here, but I'll just want to say to you, what a pleasure it is to be part of the GSN coverage this afternoon. It's been a great game of rugby, great crowds coming out, and to all the officials, the medics, the team managements, the maintenance staff, ground staff, a huge thank you to those unsung heroes as well. As per normal, I'm Barry Wilson. I'm going to finish off by saying to you, if you see somebody around the field with a sad face, please take off one of your happy smiles, give it to them, and let's all be proudly South African as we celebrate this game that we all love together. Well, it's been Go Bulls. Tonight it's going to be Go Sharks. Well, we tried with the Stormers, but let me tell you what, everybody, get together and let's continue with this fantastic game. I'm going to say goodnight to you now. Until next time, good evening, tot ziens. Go well.